Hey Rachel, I wanted to make you this video and I need to make it now because Rajan is out of the house and you know how kids are. I'm fixing my necklace. So he doesn't like to hear me sing. So there you go. I don't know how your kids feel about you singing. They probably love it. But my kids, for some reason, I used to sing all the time. I used to be like a real singer, but sang for the governor, sang many places all over the place, and not on the level that you did, but still fairly well known, and people appreciated me. Put it that way. People appreciated the ministry that I had. So anyway, when I lost my sister was my best friend, and she was my only sibling. She passed away when she was 33, and I was 35. Yes, she had cancer, but she didn't know it. She had ovarian cancer. She had a tumor the size of an orange on her right ovary. That's not what killed her. So how did she die? She aspirated. It was just a freak accident. Excuse me. She didn't even know that she had cancer. So God spared her, really. So um, she was just at home getting ready for work. Well, not getting ready for work. She's ready to go out with her boyfriend, and they were going to go see a movie and various other things. But anyway, she passed away, and so the coroner's report showed that she aspirated. So she had one of those stomach burps that come up, and the food comes up, and where you taste the food in your mouth. I know, gross, but anyway, so but she gasped somewhere in there, and so the food that she had been eating, which happened to be salad, so it was lettuce, went into her lungs. The foreign matter in her lungs killed her. Freak thing. So this is why they don't have you eat before surgery, because you can aspirate, and even if you have a team of medical doctors around you, there's nothing they can do to save you. So yeah. Well, anyway, that threw me into a 10-year depression. So I didn't know I was in a 10-year depression. I didn't know I was in a depression. But I functioned, I got dressed, I took care of my children in the house, sort of, kind of. There's a lot of things that weren't done and weren't done well. And, I wasn't really handling it as well as I thought I was handling it. Sorry, I just say. So, anyway, so I was so close to her, and me and Becki, we didn't really look alike, but I was the oldest. She's my younger sister, 2.5 years younger, and but we sounded just alike. Our voices are literally identical. So when I talk, I don't hear her voice, but when I talk, other people hear Becki. But when I talk, I don't hear Becki, my sister. So, however, when I would sing, I would hear Becki. So I couldn't sing for about a year because I would hear her voice. So when I saw you struggling to sing and know that you struggled to get through singing for a while, your mom's songs, totally get that. For me, was it a year after she died? Maybe a year after, something like that. Probably was about a year or two after. Um, I was in my shower and I write songs, so it's just really weird. This song just dropped, and I thought it was Phillips, Craig, and Dean in my head. But as I was singing it, I realized that was not Phillips, Craig, and Dean. I'd never heard that song before. Then I realized, excuse me, by the song, what was going on. So I'm going to try to sing it to you. It's never been put to music, but I wanted to, and I want to record it and all that. And it's a great song and all that, but it just hasn't happened yet. I even wrote a book And I had planned on putting, like back when we did CDs more, I was going to put the CD with the book, but actually nowadays I could just make a link and put the link in the book. So, and even have an audiobook. Anyway, so I may revisit that later. But this is not for Andrea. This is for you, Rachel. So I think you'll get it. I think you're going to get it. Okay. First, it didn't have a verse, but I added a verse later. So it starts with the verse and then the chorus. You'll get it. Oh, and okay, I guess I'll say up front that when I just sang the chorus, that's how it came dropped to me was the chorus, and it has question in the chorus, and then the answer came, and when the answer came, I knew that was my sister singing to me. Like God used my memory of my sister's voice to answer me, and that's what I needed. So I pray this ministers to you. And I know it's going to take forever to download this, but I'm going to send it to you. But I got to sing it now. Like I said, Rayshon's out of the house, and this way he won't huff and puff and all of that he does. Precious 18-year-old that he is. Anyway, okay, so here goes. It's been a while now since you left your earthly home, and I miss you more than you will ever know. The things I've only dreamed of, you have seen with your eyes. Tell me just what you saw as you passed through the sky. Did you hear the angels sing when you walked the streets of gold? When you passed through the gate, was it all you'd waited for? And did you see Jesus? Did you look upon his face? When you looked into his eyes, was all your pain erased? When you saw the King of Kings, did you hear the angels sing? Yes, I heard the angels sing when I walked the streets of gold. When I passed through the gates, it was all I'd waited for, and I saw Jesus, and I looked upon his face. When I looked into his eyes, my pain was all erased. When I saw the King of Kings, I heard the angels sing. When I saw the King of Kings, I heard the angels sing. There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, hope that ministered to you. I'm pretty sure it did. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen.